Alright, hello everyone. I am back with Open Roads. So, if you were not here last night, or if you were here last night, I had to end a little bit early last night because I was not feeling well, but today I'm feeling a lot better, and I think I'll be able to finish this game tonight because, as far as I'm aware, this is really not a long game at all. I thought, actually, I would finish it last night, but it looks like I'm only, like, halfway through the game. But I do really like to explore and take my time, so it does take me a lot longer to finish games than other people normally. Mom wants me to pack up my room to get ready for the move next week. It's taken a while, but I'm pretty close. Just a few things. Oh, that's nope, that's an old entry. Okay, how do I go to, okay. Oh, so see all her journal entries, I just got it. So all her journal entries, I think they're all an achievement. No, maybe? I don't know. I'll have to look this up because, okay, so the first entry is packing up Tessa's room, and I thought that I packed everything, but I guess I must have missed something, at least one thing. Okay, so we just got to the motel. So we left the summer home, we got to the motel. Fluoxetine, that's for depression, I believe. Wintersol. Okay. Okay, we don't get anything on the TV. Holy Bible. Okay, look closer. Okay. You can't do anything with that. Hi, Rebecca. Hope you're feeling better. Hey, Seeing. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I am feeling a lot better. Thank you so much. Oh, you can open these. No, I want to pick that up.
Ooh, a visitor's guide. Oh.
What's the problem? Official Visitor's Guide 2001. What's the problem? I don't understand. How are you, Seeing? Thank you so much for coming in. Okay, so I think these controls also aren't the best because when I look at these, like the first time I looked at these, like if I look at them from here, I can't open them, which seems kind of weird. So I thought I couldn't open these. Tech text. Dad, hey Tessa Bear, hope you had a good day. Busy with some work late tonight, but we'll talk to you tomorrow. Thinking of you always, Dad. Text Dad, text Francine, put back phone. Text Dad. Hi, Dad. What's up, Tessa Bear? Nothing, just gonna cross the Canada border soon, want to say hi. Had a question it's about you and Mom. Okay. What is our question? I had a question, it's about you and Mom. I feel a bummer incoming, but okay. Well, you always said Mom wanted you to leave and that's why you're not living with us anymore, but Mom said you were the one that wanted to leave, so I'm confused. She said that, huh? Well, I'd say it was mutual, kid. But I had a big opportunity out here and I had to take it. I understood why your mom didn't want to come along, and that's okay. That's why you left home and quit Video Galaxy and everything? It's not the same without you here, or at the store. Oh, so they work together. I'm sure the store is even better without me. Who wants their dad as their boss? But you made the store so fun. The window displays and the Halloween costume contest and movie quote trivia, the new manager is just boring. So what is your big opportunity out there? Well, you know, I headed out here for a new biz venture and I'm in the investment stage. Can't wait to tell you more about it, but just wouldn't feel comfortable till I know it's going to pan out. Just want to make sure everything's perfect for when I tell you more. Remember when you were little and you worked on that book you drew me for weeks and wouldn't let me peek at it till it was all done? I still got that book right here with me, and you didn't want me to see it till you had it all perfect. This is just like that. You still have that? Okay, you still have that. Yeah, I'd never part with it. No way, no how. I just don't want to disappoint you by jumping the gun. You understand, don't you, kiddo? Yeah, I can't wait to hear more. Soon, I hope. Gotta get back to it. Love you, Tessa Bear. Love you too. TTYL. Love you too. Text Francine. Hey Frankie, we survived the abandoned summer home. And how haunted was it? Very, extremely, a little, not really. Not really. Aw. I did go into a weird crawl space though. Sounds spooky. Yeah, not haunted, just spooky. The dolls were creepy. Speaking of spooky, how did your mom react to you telling her about Nevada? Shut up, I didn't tell her. Why are you so obsessed with that? You need to tell her. What if she doesn't let you go? I'm gonna, and she will let me go. Just do it now. Okay, I will when it's the right time. When? IDK. So, did you find what you were looking for? Yes and no. We are heading up to Canada tomorrow. What? Yo, we found some stuff about who my grandpa might have really been. We're gonna see if we can find out more about him. What? You might be part Canadian? Yo, 1/4 maple syrup running through my blood. I'll call and tell you about it when we're home. Reception out here is bad. We're in a weird little motel for the night. Pretty cool. It sucks. Sucks. It's old and smells like mildew, and there's not even room service. How uncivilized. Well, have you looked around the motel room? Is there anything weird in there? Probably. If I find anything weird, I'll text you about it. Put phone in pocket, put back phone. Put phone in pocket. We'll hold on to the phone. Francine wants to hear about weird stuff in here. I should text her if I find anything interesting. Okay. I'm okay after a long week. Maple syrup in the blood. They must be in the north. Yes, they are. They actually started in Michigan, I think. Do homework until mom comes back. We want to find something weird to text Francine. Turn TV on. Okay, why did I pick up the remote?
Notify the blah blah blah. Be aware. Da, da, da. Be sure. Da, da, da. Got it.
Yeah, I think that's where they were. I mean, well, I found a whole bunch of like postcards and stuff. Yeah, they were in Greenville. Because there's like a bunch of like postcards and letters you can find, Will, and you can find like addresses and locations on them. And a lot of them say Green. Oh, and you know what? Tess, the girl that you play as, her yearbook says like Greenville High. Wait, is this a real place? Is Greenville a real place? How would you explain this game and the gameplay? I would say it is a walking simulator. Very, very story-driven. Walking sim... I mean, they call them walking simulators now, but the walking simulators, like, they always existed. But they had been called point-and-click games. So they've always been around. So, like, a point-and-click game... walking simulator / walking simulator. Very exploratory and story driven. Greenville is 2 hours from me. Oh, really? Yeah, so, okay, so they started in Greenville where their house was, and the girl that you play as, her grandma dies, and you're like cleaning out her house. And in the process of cleaning out her house, well, I mean, she and her mother live there too. But in the process of cleaning out the house, you find some family secrets that you are now investigating with your mother.
Oh yeah, definitely stealing these.
Mountain Valley Face and Body Bar. Okay, conditioner. Okay, see, here's something I don't understand though. So Tessa's last name is Divine, but it's her grandma, her mom. So the grandma that died, it's her mom's mom. But the grandma has the same last name, Divine. So why doesn't Tess have her dad's last name? And also, it's like, that was the grandma's maiden name, was Divine, because we found some information about the grandpa, and he had a different last name. So maybe grandma just kept her maiden name? And then for whatever reason, Tess, or Opal, Tessa's mother, wanted her to have... Tex Francine. Maybe Opal, the mother, wanted Tess to have her last name? I don't really know. I don't get it. Small little town. Oh, really? That's probably why they created all the drama. Oh, the tea, time to spill it game. Right. Okay, so this is what we found out so far, Will. That the grandpa who... Tess, so the person I'm playing as, Tess, her mom's dad died when she was little. However, we are now finding out that may not have been her real dad. My son has his mother's maiden name. Oh, really? Why is that? I'm not sure why we're texting Francine about this. Oh, my mom's sleep shirt. What's a sleep shirt? What do you mean? At some point, adults get them. What? Teenagers have sleep shirts too. That's just a shirt that you sleep in. They're from a concert or a college. Which is this? My mom's college. That's cool. I don't know. I think I might go right to work after high school. My mom would explode though. You're gonna hate this. What? Your mom is right. You should go to college. You can do your ideas after. School is long. School is expensive. Those are both true. School is expensive. Instead, I could have a pool. So it's education or a pool? Yes, and I choose pool. I will shut up, but you should go. You're too smart. You need to show them. So, I do agree college is... I mean, I went to college. It is long, and it is expensive. I do think it was worth it. For me, personally. Maybe it's not worth it for everybody. But I also don't think you have to go to college. Long story, not my choice. Ah, okay. Yeah, there's got to be some reason that Tess has her grandmother's maiden name, but the game has never explained it. I brought my towel from home. Oh, what? What? My own towel. It's named Dr. Softness. Oh my god, this is such a 16-year-old thing to say. Well, I am off here early morning tomorrow, and it's been a long day today. Have a great stream. Thank you, Will. Appreciate that. Thank you so much for coming in. Have a good night. Oh no, honey. It's soft. It's pretty. It's mine. It's soft. It's soft as a bird. Aren't all towels soft? Actually, no. Fine, okay. Look, I don't want to use motel towels. Continue. I mean, they were just hanging here when we got here. Yeah, they just cleaned them and hung them for you. Did they? Yes. I don't like not knowing. If you want to be worried about motels, I have one word for you. Sheets. Okay, so not all towels are soft, actually. If they're extremely old towels and have been washed, like, a lot, then they, they tend to get worn out and not as soft anymore. Also, if they're air dried. What else can I text Francine about? I don't think there's anything else in these drawers. Okay, let's pick up the calculator. I think that's all I can text Francine about. All right, let's do homework until Mom comes back.
Hey, it's burger time. How's that homework coming along?
Fine. How was the restaurant?
Overpriced. But I guess that's the price you pay for convenience. Here's your burger.
Thanks.
Enjoy. I'm gonna call August.
Tell her I said hi.
August? Guess where I am? At a motel in Powhatan. Tess and I took a little road trip. She says hi. We paid a visit to the old summer house. You remember the summer house? Mobile home. Yes, it's still there. Anyway, we came away with some questions about Mom and Dad.
This burger is my rival and I will defeat it, okay? Open lid. Ooh, that looks good. I love burgers and fries. Check text. Text Francine. Hey, I've got to help my dad with dinner. Have a good drive to Canada. Don't let the moose bite. do moose bite? I don't think so, right? But they are really scary. Like I've never seen a moose up close in like real life. Or have I seen a moose in real life at all? I'm not sure. But I've seen videos of them and they are really big. Like they destroy cars. Like if a car crashes into them, the car is the one that's destroyed. They are absolute beasts. Increased turnout at Andromeda, improved word of mouth, what t-shirts, posters in local schools, actors, directors give lectures. Text Francine. Found a note my mom wrote on a bar napkin. Uh-oh, what's it say? It's notes about her theater, like how to get more people to go. Thought a bar napkin would be more interesting. Biz must be worse than usual. These ideas are tame, we need to punch it up. We run down the street launching fireworks, yelling theater. I get my phone to spell out "See plays in the sky." We go to an elementary school play and boo better acting at Andromeda. Whoa. What? Kids bounce back. I'm envisioning the backstage mom rage. Maybe napkin thoughts win. Why is she writing in all caps? I can't listen in. What is she saying? Can you hear them? No.
Do you think, could Dad have... Yeah.
Will Smith.
Hold on.
Thank you so much for following on Facebook.
She wants to talk to you. I'm going out for a smoke. Back in a few.
Hello, Teresa.
Hi, Aunt August.
This is all... It's pretty crazy, huh?
Yeah, that's one word for it.
How do you feel about it?
I think it's pretty exciting. I think it's pretty depressing. I don't know what I think. I don't think it's depressing. Is it exciting? I'm not sure. I mean, it's exciting in the sense that, like, you're going and finding the truth, but are we happy excited? Like, I don't know. I don't know what I think.
Honestly, I'm not sure.
Me neither. It's so surreal.
I can't imagine Grandma having an affair, but I also don't think she would have if it wasn't the right thing to do.
Yeah, it seems pretty out of character, but she was an interesting person. My dad... I was still pretty young when our dad died. For your mom, I think this is all a lot harder on your mom than on me. I never really knew him.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. I've spent enough on therapy to almost be over it. Did you guys find anything out there? I haven't been since we were kids.
Picture lady, nightshade, your old art. Nightshade.
We found your old friend, Nightshade.
Oh, Nightshade. I'd forgotten about him.
Kind of a spooky name.
Yeah, I was a spooky kid. You know, our dad dying really did shake me up. Nightshade was to try and fill that void, I guess.
That must have been hard.
Yeah. What about the house? What was it like?
It was pretty beat up.
Yeah. I'm surprised it was still standing.
I guess part of me hoped we could just move out there.
Move out there? Oh my gosh. You're breaking my heart. You'd rather live in the middle of nowhere than in Chicago?
What?
With me, in the townhouse. Did
What?
someone say?
No?
No. What about Mom? Can she stay with you?
Of course, both of you, but she doesn't want to.
What do you mean?
She... Look, you should talk to her about it. It isn't my place.
Why didn't...
Oh, hold on. Work is calling. I gotta go. Love you, Teresa.
Well, that's nice.
August.
So, I mean, they have options. Like, you don't need to be homeless. Video Galaxy. Find Mom and go to bed. Okay, so I think Grandpa, given his anger tendencies by throwing that plate, I think he was a little abusive, and Grandma had an affair with a guy that was a lot nicer.
And Jocelyn is looking at him, and it's so obvious that she forgot her line, and of course she did, because she only got off book a few days before, and he's just staring at her.
Uh-huh.
And Todd needs her to say it, otherwise the whole scene makes no sense, and it's dead quiet. It's opening night! And so then, she just says, "Who are you? The Pirate of Penzance?" Tess,
What?
are you even listening to what I'm saying?
Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm listening.
If you want to just drive quietly for a while, that's fine. I can do that.
This drive is so freaking boring. I wonder what's going on with Dad and Francine. Oh yeah, Greenville, Michigan.
Wait, where's my cell phone? Did I leave it in my backpack?
I put it in my pocket at the motel. is the old receipt from when we first hit the road.
Oh no.
What?
My cell phone. I left my cell phone at the hotel.
Are you sure?
Yes, I looked everywhere. It's not in the glove box. It's not in my backpack. I don't have the charger either. I must have left it on the charger at the hotel.
What? We have to go back and get it. We have to go back and get it. Oh, we have to go back and get it. We have to go back and get it. I need my phone. Wait, but I put it in her pocket.
I need my phone.
Tess, we have been driving for over an hour already. We are not driving all the way back to the motel just so you can have your phone for one day.
You don't understand.
Might be gone if we don't go back for it. Francine is going to be worried about me. I just need it. Might be gone.
It might be gone if we don't go back for it.
I'm sure it'll be in the motel Lost and Found. We can pick it up on the way home.
Mom, we have to turn around. We haven't been driving for an hour.
Yes, we have. We left 1 hour and 18 minutes ago.
Well, we can drive faster on the way back.
I am not breaking the speed limit and getting pulled over and getting a ticket because you can't wait till tonight to get
I wouldn't have left my phone there if it wasn't for you. You were lying to me. And I was so distracted. And now you won't even go back and...
Hold on. I was lying to you? When was I lying to you?
You never told me about the pills you're taking. You didn't tell me we could stay with August. Oh. Okay, so I don't think we should tell her about the pills because that means we would have admitted to opening her suitcase and invading her privacy. And also that's like her medical stuff that's not really any of our business. But I think this is also more important that we could have stayed with August.
You didn't tell me we could stay with August.
I thought that's what she was talking about in the first place anyway.
Why would you just lie to me and say August was unwilling to help us?
I didn't lie. She doesn't want to help. Helping would be buying the house, and when I asked, she said no.
But she offered to let us stay with her.
And I said no. There's a million reasons why that's a bad idea.
At least we'd be sleeping in a bed and not a car.
We aren't gonna sleep in the car. I'll figure something out.
Aren't you concerned? We have no plan. You have no plan.
I have a plan. Money might be tight, but it's not like I don't have a job.
If you and Dad were still together, where do you think we'd be right now? Why are you so disinterested in my business? Why don't you like August? All good questions.
Why don't you like August?
Ask about August.
Excuse me? Where did you get that idea?
You always act like she's a pain when she's just trying to help. It's like you're jealous of her.
First of all, I am not jealous of her. It's a lot easier to make money when you live by yourself, especially if you're so far away. Your own family is an afterthought. I had to do all the work for Grandma. August just stayed in Chicago.
You're making her sound so selfish. She's not like that.
You've never lived with her, Tess. It's not gonna be like your little vacation. August thinks she knows what's best for everyone. I can't be around someone like that every day.
Wow, I can't imagine what that feels like. Do you think you're the only person with problems and the rest of us are just running around doing whatever?
Oh boy.
Exhausting. No wonder Dad left.
Don't bring your dad into this.
That was
Why
mean.
not? Why can't we talk about Dad? Actually talk about Dad for once. The divorce,
I don't want to have this discussion right now.
Fine. You don't want to have this discussion? I'll just find out when I go to Nevada.
What?
Oh.
When I see Dad when I go next month.
You're not going to Nevada next month.
Yes, I am. I already have the tickets.
What do you mean? With what money?
From my business, I'm going...
From your business. I can't believe you. That you would go behind my back?
If you just told me what was happening, I wouldn't have to. I wouldn't have to ask Dad to tell me the truth.
The truth? Please. Oh, so that's what this is all about, huh? You want to know what's the truth? Fine. Here's the truth. The divorce wasn't mutual. I divorced him. Your father announced he was going to Reno to become a full-time gambler and expected me to say, "Oh, sure, honey, feel free to abandon me and my daughter and dying mother to try out your next get-rich-quick scheme." What? What kind of person would think a marriage could work with that kind of distance? So then I have to be the bad guy, just like always. He gets to run away and be the fun parent, and I have to be the mean mom and do all the work. So I divorced him. I'm sure he's just as proud of his new job as I am, and that's why you're hearing about it now.
Oof.
So sure, go to Nevada. Ask
Well, that
him all
is a lot
about
of
it.
information.
I'm sure he'll tell you the truth.
Not only did I lose my phone, but I got into a fight with Mom. This sucks. I guess now we're just going to sit here in silence until we get to the stupid houseboat. What a fun road trip. That was sarcastic. I like how she put in parentheses, that was sarcastic. Like, this is her own journal that she's writing in.
Mom?
Oh, wait a minute. We didn't get to talk to her.
It's a dead end.
It's not a dead end. We just have to get out and walk.
Where, Tess?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I think it's through here. Thanks for the help, by the way.
Look, I know you're upset. We both are. Let's just get in, see what we can find about Pierre, and get out. Before I change my mind.
Agreed.
Well, it looks like we finally made it to the houseboat we saw in the picture, most likely owned by the mystery man, aka Pierre Lautrec. Whatever we found here better be worth it. So... I don't know. I don't really know what I was gonna say.
Lautrec? That's the name of the mystery man. Think he's got mail? Guess we'll never know. It's locked anyway.
Maybe that's for the best. Tampering with other people's mail is illegal.
Oh, I remember what I was gonna say now. How can Tess buy a plane ticket? She's a minor. You can't buy plane tickets until you're 18, right? We found a mailbox labeled Lautrec. We can't get into it though. Mom says it would be illegal, but that's quitter talk. A significant level of feelings and emotions in the storytelling, right? Yeah, lots of family drama. Larry's shack. So, What Remains of Edith Finch and Gone Home, which are two games that were... Okay, so what I found out was I thought that the studio that did this game... Okay, hold on, let me look. Because I thought the studio that did this game was the same studio that did Stray and Gone Home and What Remains of Edith Finch. But they're just the publisher. So Annapurna, they're just the publisher. But okay, so Annapurna, okay, they did develop and publish this game, Open Roads, but for What Remains of Edith Finch, Giant Sparrow did the development, and then Annapurna just published it. And then Gone Home, Fulbright developed it. And Annapurna published it. But anyway, those are also very like, that's a lot of like finding out family drama. Ooh, what happened here? Also, like, Opal's like, oh my god, I can't be around August because she thinks she knows what's best for everyone, and I can't live every day with somebody like that. So it's better that you don't even know where you and your child are going to live. And I mean, August and Tess seem like they have a good relationship.
Pierre! Pierre was here.
Looks like we're on the right track.
This means you, Pierre. Pick up fishing lure. Okay, well, this place looks abandoned. Okay, so here's another thing about this game is that, like, there's a very small area for, like, picking things up that you have to put, like, your cursor on exactly in, like, a tiny area. So it's hard to, like, examine things.
Yikes. Somebody has anger issues. Couldn't just set down the knife gently, could ya?
Crumpler Stout. Okay, so far we are not finding anything of interest. Is that blood?
Is that dried blood? Ew, ew, why?
That's what I said.
I just touched that.
Why would there be blood on a plate, though?
How are we supposed to get on board?
Maybe there's something around here we can use.
We want to get across to the boat, but if we try to jump that gap, we'll break our shin bones. Maybe there's something around here that we can use to get across. The oar? No. What about one of these little rowboats? I mean, they could probably jump from here. This? Nope. Ah, here we go. Move plank.
This is so stupid. We're trespassing. We need to go back home.
But we...
What if you fall off and break your neck, Tess? Or who knows what's even in that boat? Or if the floorboards are all rotted, or...
But we're already here. And the trailer home...
Mobile home.
The mobile home was fine. I just think... If we go back now, what's the point? Don't you want to know what happened to Grandma? To find Pierre?
Okay, fine. You stay here, and I'll see what I can find.
No. You can't go in without me.
Don't tell me what I can't do, Tess. No matter how grown up you think you might be, I'm still your mother.
You're right. I'm sorry. We've done all of this so far together. I just don't want to give that up.
All right. We'll do it together, but I should go first.
No, I should go.
No way! What if you fall off?
I could say the same to you. I should go first. I'm not gonna let my poor, aged mother walk across a rickety bridge before I'm sure it's safe.
Let's flip a coin. Call it heads or tails.
Heads, tails, no. Tails.
Tails. I lost?
In a manner of speaking.
After you.
All right. Here I go.
Careful.
Not very climactic.
Not quite as scary as I thought.
Yeah, this thing is pretty sturdy. Especially for just sitting out here for a few decades. Let's hope we can say the same for the rest of the boat.
Quite the party boat Pierre had going on here.
No kidding.
I kind of want to clean up the rest of these.
Ugh, why?
Well, they're all in the bucket except these two. Are you always talking about how important it is to recycle? It just feels like the right thing to do. Just feels like the right thing to do.
It just feels like the right thing to do.
That seems kind of futile. Gonna clean up the rest of this boat, too?
Maybe
Kind
I
of
will.
rude. I mean, if if she wants to put the 2 bottles back in the bucket, just let her. Like, why you gotta be rude about it? Okay, I think let's explore down here first. Then we'll go inside. Evil? Okay. A flare gun?
Dodge this.
I guess we can go inside here. Oh, so there's 2 ways to get inside. So let's try this door up here. Okay, that also opens.
It's locked. This must be where the money is.
I seriously doubt that, but regardless, we'll have to...
Can I just kick it in?
I'd say you're free to try, but I don't want you hurting yourself.
How sturdy can it be? Ow. All right.
Oh my gosh, you tried it. Pierre's office. Whatever's in there could blow the lid off this whole thing. Of course it's locked because nothing's ever easy. Okay, but see, Pierre, like, argued with the grandma and was like, oh, but they're my kids, so I have a right to see them. But they must have come to some agreement because, like, Tessa's mom didn't know after all these years. She had no idea. So he could have found them at any time. Is that... what? Is that Grandma?
Wow. This is from when Grandma was really young.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this one.
You look a lot.
Why would you have seen that one? It's her in her lingerie.
Really? I always thought I looked more like my father.
Maybe you were just imagining things?
More... Oh, you mean because he might not have been my father?
Right.
I suppose I can see the resemblance now that I think about it.
You have her smile.
Hey, that boy Ro, hello, how are you? Thank you so much for coming in. Pick up a letter. I was surprised to receive another letter from you so soon. A houseboat. It's a romantic thought living right on the water. But don't you suppose it might be a bit small for both of us and 2 children, including a teenager? Couldn't you have written to me before making this decision? We are still here waiting for the heat to die down. While I'm excited to start our new life afresh, I have begun to rack up worries. How will the children react with all they've already been through? What do you suppose my parents will think in us just disappearing? My poor mother. She's already lost a son-in-law. Won't people come looking for us? Are you sure there's no other way? Helen. What?
A letter from Grandma.
Can you imagine if my mother had actually moved us up here to stay?
I'd be Canadian.
You wouldn't even exist.
Whoa. What?
Well, who knows if I would have had a daughter if my whole life had changed back then. I certainly wouldn't have met your father.
Right.
Wow. So this is like looking into an alternate reality. I'd like to live in another reality.
Like what?
Okay. One where we were really rich. One where you and Dad were still together. Aw.
One where you and Dad were still together? I mean, I just wish you two were able to work things out.
Well, it's not possible. There's no way to that reality from here.
Okay. I mean, how is that helpful? I don't understand some of the things that Opal says to Tess. Like, how are some of these things helpful to tell your daughter? Gentleman. Oh. The Magazine for Men, Gentleman. October 1968. A 12-page pictorial on the girls of Iceland. Novella Istanbul by Night by kamikaze author Richard Volpe. Winter Campus Fashions. Gentleman interviews director J.R. Ritter. Fiction by Rick Baker Norris and Robert Duarte. Humor by Hal Quinn and Ken McKay.
Wow. Cool.
Tess, don't touch that!
Why not? It's just as grimy as anything else in this boat. Plus, I want to find out what the winter campus fashions were in 1968.
You don't know where that's been.
It's literally been right here for 30 years.
I mean before that. Like... Never mind.
Oh my god.
And I think it was fringe
Gross.
jackets.
The winter campus fashions in 1968?
And patterned tights. But really? Put that down.
What? Fringe jackets and pattern tights are in now. Fashion is cyclical, though. You know, bell bottoms are back. I have some. I can't open these.
Boy, really getting into the sea captain persona, aren't we? Did the boat ever even leave this dock?
I love these. I love aviators.
Cool. Nobody to spy on, though.
Up to Lake Ontario. August 2nd, 1968. Received from Mr. Pierre Lautrec 3,000 in exchange for the houseboat The Idle On. H. Wissner.
$3,000? For a houseboat?
Are you saying that's a lot or a little?
A lot, a little. A little.
A little? Only $3,000 for a boat you can live on? It's a house and a boat. That's two whole things for just $3,000. Some people don't even have one thing.
Right.
It does seem like he probably got a pretty good deal.
Well, it was
Think about
1968.
something wrong with it?
Maybe Pierre just drove a hard bargain.
So 1968. So that was around when Grandpa Leo died. But I guess that would make sense because Pierre was writing to Helen saying like, oh, now that he's died, we're going to make all these plans. So nobody has been here for 30 years either. Travel expenses. Tank of gas, $6.80. Postcard map, $122. Lunch steak, $6. Motel, $8. Motel, $8. Six-pack beer, $187. Dinner burger, $3. Stamps, $1. Breakfast, $2. Liquor, $17.75. minus 47.64. 39,952 and 36 cents?
Damn, 40 grand.
We've definitely found our man.
This must have been from when he drove up here. Imagine spending $6 on a steak lunch.
Or $7 for a tank of gas.
Did people just drink more back then?
Yeah, I think so. But this is a lot, even for 1968.
I'm confused though. Where does the 40,000? Where did the 40,000 come from? Because all of this stuff did not add up to 40,000. Oh, I can't go down that way. Okay, so I have to go around and go down the ladder to get to the bottom. Oh, this is for not Tess, Opal and August. Well, that's cute.
Oh, it's for 4 players. Sorry, Pierre.
Tiddlywinks. I can't pick up the present. I can't open the other side of the cabinet. So he bought them presents. He created a whole room for them and bought them presents. Please don't go on about the silly ideas in my head. My concerns are far from silly. This affects all of us. You say we'll have everything we could ever hope for, but I'm not the one who decided to run off across the border and have silly little Helen pick up her entire life and her children's lives at the drop of a hat to follow, no matter how much money was involved. I hope for things that money can't buy, treasured friendships I've held since I was a girl. My relationship with my parents and siblings, satisfying work where I get to help people. My children grow up in the loving company of their grandparents and their friends. These are the things you asked me to give up, and for what? Isolation, an unfamiliar place, a leaky boat? Money to spend on what? What does it matter if everything else is lost? Helen. Okay, so they were right. Helen did start making plans with Pierre, but then she backed out. So she didn't want to leave her job and she didn't want her kids to live on the boat. That's understandable.
You tell him, Grandma.
Yeah, not one to mince words.
All those years of writing advice columns paid off, I guess. Kinda nice that she was thinking about you guys, too. Not just uprooting your life, dumping you in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. I can't imagine what it would have been like to grow up here.
You'd have to learn French.
Sacre bleu.
Oh no, it's already
Well,
happening.
it's always a good thing to know another language. I can't open this. Why can I not pick up the presents? No, I really like this shower. Okay. So I want like this style of shower because it's really easy to clean. I have a glass door shower and I hate it because it's so hard to clean.
This looks intense. What's the brushy thing for?
Kitchen. Ledger. Date description, debit, credit. August, cash, travel supplies, lunch, postcards, etc. Boat idle on, receipt. August 2nd, poker at the shack. 14th, groceries, Olson's, Cavaliers, liquor, whiskey, wine. 16th, Charlie's supplies for the girls, craps game. October 2nd, groceries. 4, boat supplies, life preservers, nav equipment, horse race, Newman's track, groceries, coffee, wine. 19, Charlie's, bedding, clothes, etc. Loan to John H. for house. Slow down. November 1st, cash. 2nd, Cavaliers, whiskey, port, vodka, poker, Cavaliers, etc. December, craps. January 3rd, poker. 7th, lunch with guys. March, May, July 14th, cash. Sept, oct. Sounds like Pierre was also a gambler, like Tessa's dad.
Boy, he really burned through it.
I can't imagine just spending $40,000 on nothing.
Well, some of it was on this boat.
Yeah, seems like he really loved it.
Can you imagine Grandma living here?
Can you imagine August living here?
Maybe then she would have been a famous painter, because she would have, like, had to paint a bunch of stuff to make it less ugly.
For sure.
And you and Grandma would have had to fish every day.
This is a very tempting scene you're painting.
I'm imagining something like Little House on the Prairie, but on a boat.
Little houseboat on the river?
Rolls off the tongue.
No thanks. I could never live on a houseboat. You know, I get TikToks from this girl who lives on like a houseboat with her husband or boyfriend. Not sure if they're married. And they have a dog. But what they do is they just like go up to shore like a few times a day and let the dog out on land. I can't open this. Maybe. Just a single pan in this whole cabinet. Tips coffee. I opened this already. Bourbon. Yeah, this is like a lot of alcohol bottles. Sounds like, or looks like, after Helen backed out, he became addicted to gambling and an alcoholic. Cavaliers Liquor. Beers, wine, liquor. 213 Main Street, phone 39. Powhatan, Michigan, October 1968. Mr. Latruc. Address French Court, Josiah Lincoln. Old Clarkson, Stewart's, California Bicycle, Pyrenees Cab, Renee Chablis. Paid. All sales final.
Wow, that is a lot to spend on whiskey.
$45?
A lot for back then, I mean. Whiskey was more expensive then, too. Plus, judging from the state of this place, this was probably a reoccurring order.
Jeez, slow it down, Pierre.
I don't think he was handling my mother's change of heart too well.
That's what I just said.
With this amount of booze, it doesn't look like he was handling anything too well.
Listen, let's just get back to it. It's cold in this busted old boat.
Oh, a key. Probably to that room upstairs.
Aha!
More liquor bottles. No, 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 no. What is that? Oh, flashlight. At first I thought it was a microphone, and I was like, well, why wouldn't there be a microphone on a houseboat?
Attention, every... Oh, man, what? This doesn't work. Should have seen that coming.
Okay. Fogland Moor. No other tobacco is as rich, flavorful, or mild as Fogland Moor. Each leaf is hand-selected, and our master blenders determine the exact proportion used, guaranteeing only the finest quality product. This is not the same door that I came in. Oh. So there's also a ladder here. I didn't even notice it. Can't open those, I guess. Another letter. I've received your latest letter. This is my final response. You say you did all this for me, but you didn't. Everything you've done, you did it for yourself. You did for yourself. Oh. You were the one who was unsatisfied with our home, our income, and always wanted more. You were the one who made the decision to get more money through reckless, illegal means. You were the one who decided to run to Canada to save your own skin without even telling me until it was too late to do anything but follow along. I'm not following along anymore. I say these are your kids too. Of course they are, but they're my children as well. I'm here with them every day, comforting their grief, trying to console them over the loss of their father. Trying my very hardest to keep up the ruse, but I'm getting used to it. Used to doing this on my own, used to speaking for myself. To living this new life. I'm regaining my footing. I'm starting to feel okay. Ooh. What? So Pierre was involved in something illegal. You were the one who made the decision to get more money through reckless, illegal means. So I guess that's it.
So I guess that's it? Grandma and Pierre went to all this trouble and then Grandma just changed her mind?
I think maybe she wasn't so convinced in the first place.
Well then, why string Pierre along like this for so long? He bought a boat and fixed up the kids' room and everything?
Maybe she just wasn't sure at first. Or didn't want to hurt him.
Oh yeah, I bet he felt great about reading this.
Flip over. Oh, there's more to it. You say you'll do whatever it takes to make me happy, that you'll give me everything I've always deserved to have. I don't know how else to tell you this, but I think you already have. All I want now is to be left alone, free to lead this new life by my own means. Do not contact me or the children again. This is over for all of us. I think we were happy once. I hope you find happiness again. Helen. Oh. Okay, so if we read this, then it seems like it's confirming that Pierre is the real dad. Because she says, I'm here with them every day, comforting their grief, trying to console them over the loss of their father, trying my hardest to keep up the roofs. Oh, there's another key.
Looks like a mailbox key.
Oh, I was hoping that would turn up.
I swear, you could be so nosy sometimes.
Ew. So there's literally nothing in here except the letter and the key. So we like looked for that key. We tried so hard to get in here. I mean, yeah, it's pivotal to get the mailbox key. But like, we can't look at anything else. And I just thought there would be like more stuff to look at in here. Alright. Well, go see the mailbox. Alright, so I guess this would be Helen and Pierre's room. And downstairs would be August and Opal's room. And those are the only two rooms. I mean, I couldn't live like that. I could not. I could not imagine living like that.
Looks like Pierre tried to mail this, but he messed up the postage or something. Let's crack this bad boy open.
Wait, opening other people's mail? I don't know, Tess.
Oh, come on, Mom, live a little. Pretty sure the law frowns on breaking people into people's houseboats too. If this guy was your real father, you're his next of kin, so it's fine. Yeah. Pretty sure the law frowns on breaking into people's houseboats too.
Pretty sure the law frowns on breaking into people's houseboats too. It's a little late to be getting squeamish now, don't you think?
I suppose you have a point.
Let's see what we've got here.
Lautrec, Box 9, Hopto Lake, Cairndale, Ontario, return to sender, unclaimed, no such address, address incomplete, moved address unknown, refused by addressee, insufficient postage, Sheriff's Department, Keene County, MI. To whom it may concern, I now confess my culpability for a spate of burglaries which resulted in the theft of almost $500,000. I had worked as a property inspector for Keene County for over 10 years. At a poker game in 1966, I was approached by a man interested in trading blueprints and my knowledge for cash. He and a few others targeted department stores and other businesses that carried large amounts of cash overnight. This relationship developed and I became more and more involved. I was given 10% of the proceeds from the robberies in exchange for the information how they could evade detection from the store's security. As time went on, the stores they chose to hit became riskier and riskier. I had no way to back out of the arrangement as they had threatened not only my safety, but that of my family's as well. Seeing no other option, I falsified a death certificate with papers I lifted from the county office. I left my wife and daughters to cross the border under assumed name, giving them instructions to follow me. They never did, and I wish that. Crossed out regret having asked them to. Whoa! Wait a minute. Was Grandpa Leo and Pierre, are they the same person? Because that would explain why the name Divine, that Helen has the name Divine. Wait a minute. No, that doesn't, because he had a different last... No, because Grandpa Leo still had a different last name on his employee badge. He's a property inspector for Keene County. That was Grandpa Leo's job. What little of my stolen profits remain, I have destroyed. My wife, Helen, knew nothing of my crimes until it was too late. She only went along with the story of my death because she had no other choice. She is innocent. My decision to involve myself in the series of crimes was mine alone. I ask only that you leave my wife and daughters alone. This is my confession. Leonard Lambros... What? So he faked his death and he became Pierre. But Helen did know. Helen did know about it.
So Pierre, was my dad?
He wrote this whole confession, but it never made it. It's been here ever since.
I can't believe it.
Well, it says right there.
No, I mean rhetorically, Tess. Jeez.
Right.
I'm... So my mother wasn't having an affair at all. Or whatever this would have been.
Not except with Grandpa's secret identity.
So my father hadn't died. When we thought he'd had a heart attack. He was just... here. On this dock. We never got to know him. He was just a car ride away. August and I suffered over something that never even happened.
Kind of did happen though, didn't it? Yeah, I'm really sorry, Mom. Kind of did happen though, didn't it?
It kind of did happen though, didn't it? As far as you knew, it did. You lived with that your whole life, so to you, it did.
I can't believe it.
It's not exactly what I thought
he just
she was going to say, but
abandoned us. All this time, he was here. He gave up his family, his children.
For an old boat and some booze.
To keep them safe.
To him. Just one more time. And my mother living a lie for the rest of her life. I can't even imagine. I just wish I could have talked to her about it. While she was alive.
Wish you could have been there for her. Wish she could have trusted you. Wish it didn't turn out this way. Wish it didn't turn out this way.
Wish it didn't turn out this way?
Yeah. If we could have just... She didn't have to carry all this alone.
I think that response would have been if you said any of those things.
Her whole life. Why didn't she say anything? Even when we were all grown up.
Maybe she was trying to protect you.
Yeah, maybe. August was so little. But I was old enough to know the truth. I just wish we would have talked.
So, that's it? He spent all his money, tried to send this confession, and disappeared, and he never came back? Do you think he could still be alive?
I don't know. Honestly, I honestly don't care. It doesn't really matter, does it? Either way, he's gone.
You don't want to keep going? Maybe we could find...
No, I think we've found enough.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Mom.
He pretended to die. But he really just left me, like everyone else.
I didn't leave you.
Well, maybe not yet. But your dad...
I thought you said you were the one who kicked Dad out.
I mean... Well, it wasn't quite like that. I guess... Listen. I'll give you the full story in the car. I'm freezing out here.
Yeah, me too.
Tess, thanks for doing this. For coming with me.
Of course.
And for pushing me to find out what happened.
Just doing my job.
I know I haven't been the best mom lately. But I am so lucky to have such an incredible, kind...
Oh, Mom.
Beautiful, hard-working...
Stop. You make me cry.
Just such an amazing daughter.
I love you, Mom.
Aw.
I love you too, honey.
So, I mean, I do think that Opal, maybe as a result of her depression, but I don't think that what she's saying is exactly... I mean, because, like, August offered to let them live with her, and Opal's like, oh, everybody abandoned me, but...
Hey, Mom. I was thinking about something.
It's not really true.
I wonder what Grandma would say about all this.
Good question. What do you think?
I don't think she'd be too happy. Now, girls, I hid those private things away so people wouldn't find them. I don't know why you couldn't leave well enough alone. Well, if you didn't want people to find it, maybe you should have gotten rid of it. Well, okay. Maybe I did want you to find it. A little bit.
So you asked about what happened with me and Dad.
Uh-huh.
Well, your dad, you know, was always looking for the next thing. Always had a new idea to try that was gonna fix all his problems, our problems. And for a while, it was the video store. And then that sales thing, and then he decided that he was gonna be a professional poker player.
Is that what you meant by full-time gambler?
Yeah. I mean, not really a gambler. He's not playing with his own money. It's all tournaments and stuff. They're playing as a sport.
That's kind of cool. That's insane. Wait a minute. Okay, but if he's being sponsored by somebody, if he's good enough at poker to be like sponsored, then he must be really good. It's like that's actually like that has potential, right?
That's kind of cool.
It's certainly, interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he's following his dreams. He might not make it, but he is going for it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I never really thought about it in that kind of light.
I mean, I wish he could have been here, but he had a dream, and he had to follow it. I get it.
Right. My little web entrepreneur.
It's like Matt Damon in Rounders.
It's not really like
What are the Rounders?
I mean, he wins a lot in Rounders, and he's a lot more handsome.
He must really like poker.
He likes it. But I wouldn't say that's the real reason he left. The split came at a really hard time. The theater was doing worse, and I was spending all my time there. Then your grandmother started really declining and needed more and more help. I think when I decided we needed to move in with her to care for her, well, being a full-time caretaker for his mother-in-law was not something your father ever signed up for. So he left for Nevada. He wanted to stay married. Said we could make it work. But by that time...
It was already over.
Yeah, exactly. I realized that this was a pattern that would never really end. Do you blame me for ending it?
No, I get it. I just wish he was here. I mean, no, it was, you know, there's a lot of, you know, it's not so black and white.
No, I get it. You needed his support, and he just ran away. Kind of forced your hand.
Yeah, kind of.
That sucks, Mom. But I do miss him. I'm sorry for buying the tickets.
Oh.
I should have talked to you first. I guess I thought, I don't know, that Dad, like, explained everything to me in a way that made sense, and that he was living some great life out there.
No, you shouldn't apologize. I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. I guess I was embarrassed. That I would have married such a ding-dong. Professional gambler. I didn't want to have to say it out loud. But I guess you can't keep running away from your problems forever.
Now I have these tickets and I don't know what to do.
I think you should go.
To Reno?
Yeah. I think it would be good for you to hear his side of the story. We may not always get along, but he's not a bad guy. And you guys have a good relationship. You should spend some time with him. I think it'd be good for both of you.
Are you sure, Mom?
Yeah, I'm sure. But it's not over Thanksgiving, right?
Oh God, no. And Miss August mac and cheese? Fat chance. I'm proud of you, Mom.
For what?
What do you mean, for what? You're kick-ass. How many moms would stop packing up their house to drive their daughter all over Michigan to search for a family secret? Or run their own business, run a community theater? That's pretty cool.
All right. Maybe not the brightest idea from a financial perspective, but it is pretty cool. Thanks, honey. That means a lot. And speaking of businesses, that's pretty impressive that you made enough money to buy a plane ticket.
Yeah, it's exciting that people are willing to pay me to design websites.
Well, I've seen what you can do, and you do a great job.
Thanks, Mom.
I'm serious. When I saw your web stuff, I mean, I don't always...
Okay, so I'm gonna pause for a second because... Okay, so let me just check chat in YouTube because... So I had an issue with chat before in Streamlabs where I was missing a lot of messages. So, like, Streamlabs just, like, wasn't giving me chat messages. And then all of a sudden, like, a whole bunch showed up. Okay, doesn't look like I missed anything. Okay, let's go back to the conversation.
know what I'm looking at, but I know it looks good.
Thanks.
An artist's eye, just like your grandma.
And my mom. But maybe it skipped over my aunt.
Come on, her painting wasn't that bad.
It really wasn't.
Well, I guess I always imagined that you'd go to Ford like Grandma and me. It's silly, but it's not fair of me. God knows I didn't do everything my mom wanted me to do.
Like seeing Kurt? Like doing Kurt? Why would you say this to your mother? Like seeing Kurt?
Like seeing Kurt?
Yeah, exactly. Amongst many other things. But yeah, it's hard to let go, to see you as an adult, and not just my baby girl.
Mom.
She's
You were
only 16, so she's not an
cute
adult
back
yet.
then. Even cuter than now.
Stop.
And you had the biggest head. Everyone said it. Everyone said, that's the baby with the biggest head.
Oh my God.
Bowling ball head. The bowling ball baby.
Yep. And it was all your dad. On my side, we all have perfect, tiny little heads. Like golf balls.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think about the whole August thing?
Moving in with her?
Yeah. I guess it's a big decision, moving to Chicago.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly.
Would you want to move in with her?
Seems like a good choice. I'm not sure. Okay, so to me, this seems like a good choice because they don't have a plan. They don't have a lot of money, and they're being offered like a place to live until they can get back on their feet.
It seems like a good choice. Even if it's just for a while, at least we'd have a place to stay.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Are you worried about the theater? Or my school?
These days I'm worried about everything, but I'm confident too. Confident we can figure it out.
Yeah.
We've been through so much this last year. You've been through so much. I have to have faith that we'll continue to make things work.
Yeah. Me too.
I will say, August's house is pretty nice.
Her bathtub is the size of my bedroom.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be worth it for the bathtub alone.
Sure, okay, and she has a big house. I mean,
We should call August and tell her
yeah,
about
that
this.
definitely sounds like
Hey,
they should move in
August,
with her.
guess what? Our dad really is our dad.
You can sleep easy. We're not French Canadian after all.
Whatever we end up doing, I'm glad you're with me.
Yeah. Me too.
Is that the end of the game? Oh, it is. Okay, well, yeah, that was a roller coaster. I do like the story. I do like how the story turned out. I think that was very interesting. I think that that was a surprise to me to find out that Pierre was actually Grandpa Leo. That actually was a surprise. Like, I did not figure that out. I think they wrote that well. Like, I think they wrote that in a way where it like that wasn't obvious that was the ending. I do think it was an interesting story. But it does seem kind of odd that like Tess doesn't seem to know her parents very well, even though like she talks to her dad all the time and she like lives with her mom. Like she didn't even know how they met. So that seems like kind of weird. I mean, I guess, you know, it was a way to tell the audience, but I still think you can like write it in a way that you let the audience know information, but you can still do it in a way where it makes sense for the characters. I liked it too. Oh yeah. What did you think of the twist? Seeing the twist that Pierre was actually Grandpa Leo. Okay, so I'm gonna take a break, but when I get back, I'm gonna check the achievements and see which ones I missed, and maybe we can go back and get the other achievements. So I'll be right back. Okay, so it looks like I've only gotten 9 out of 16 of the achievements. That's about what you read from the letter. Wait, what about it? Oh, you can eat the whole burger? What? How? Okay, so let's start with unpacking the whole room. Selecting a specific chapter will delete your current progress. Are you sure you wish to continue? Yes. Okay, we're gonna start with packing up Tessa's room. Okay, hairbrush, pack, poster, pack, power strip, pack. Pick up pen from work. Oh, I definitely missed that my first time through. I definitely missed this too. Pack. Pack.
Ah, Nevada. Home to all manner of folksy cryptids and cool dads.
Oh, you know what? I didn't realize this the first time, but she has that because her dad moved to Nevada. Pack. 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 Okay, we can't pack that. Book. Pack. Note. Pack. Backup calendar. Oh, I think I missed a calendar the first time too. Pack. Pack. I don't know why she's packing, like, some of this stuff, like old newspapers. Like, why do you need this? This I don't think you can pack.
Better leave these where Mom won't see them.
Yeah, you can't pack those because then I guess Opal will see them in the boxes. And, like, why do I need to pack the report card? Like, that's an old report card. We don't need it anymore. It looks like there's something under there. I don't know, it's just the leg of the desk.
Oh, right. I was supposed to feed you. Poor little guy.
She has stuff like all over the place. I guess it is a teenager's room. Okay, I guess if it's in the trash, we don't need to pack up any of those. What else do I need to pack? Sorry, I missed the minutes we start where. Oh, I'm just going back and getting the achievements that I missed. So the first achievement I missed is actually in the very first section of the game, where you're supposed to pack up Tessa's room, but I missed some stuff to pack the first time. So I did not pack everything I could have packed. Ooh, I definitely missed this the first time too. May you enjoy all the blessings of your coming year. So proud of you, Grandma. Aw. Oh, I have to pack it. Pack. Oh, that was everything. Okay, that was clever. So putting the birthday card here, and then there were a few things under the bed. So that was clever. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the next achievement. Okay, what else did I miss? So got that one. Oh, you know what? I should have stayed in that chapter. Phew. Because there were a few achievements in the house. Okay, so let's get all the achievements in the house. Okay, so we don't need to pack up the room anymore. Because we got that achievement already, so we're gonna leave.
Tess?
Okay, can we skip this?
Come down to the base.
The basement?
Yeah, we can skip.
What is it?
Okay, skip.
Remember,
Skip. We already did this.
This?
Okay, I guess we could choose different dialogue options though. I love it. I hate it. What is it? I hate it.
Ugh, I hate it.
But it's of the dog we had when we were growing up, lady.
I don't think it's Lady's fault I hate it. Who's responsible for this disaster?
August. She made it when she was a kid.
And Aunt August isn't a rich and famous artist now?
Well, she is one of those things. Not a famous artist, though.
Oh, so Aunt August is rich.
We've still got a
That
little
explains
while
the
before
nice
we actually
house.
move out, right? Like a week?
Yeah, about.
The estate sale was...
Okay,
Glad it's over.
skip.
Yeah, me too.
Are you okay? Mom.
We took care of your grandmother right up to the end.
And now they're selling...
Wanna just...
Yeah. Aside from...
Amazing that no one...
Just shot. Ugh.
Just remember that it needs to be done.
I know.
Oh, maybe she has a different dialogue option if you did pack everything. So maybe I'll go back and do that. Okay, so this achievement is looking at the trash before the pottery room. So I guess this.
Tess, what are you doing? Don't touch that.
Why not?
It's in the trash.
Yeah, and I'm just checking it out.
Well, stop.
Okay, fine.
Okay. Why is this an achievement? That's okay, that's so weird. Okay, so I am gonna go back. I want to see if there's any dialogue options. Different dialogue for if she packs up her whole room. And then she talks to Opal. But there's also some other achievements we have here. Okay, so I know what to pack now.
Oh, right. I was supposed to feed you. Poor little guy.
It's so weird how like this stuff is just like all over the place. Like, why did she clean out her entire drawer except for that one card? Okay, so now we have to open the fridge in the kitchen and then leave the fridge without closing it. Okay, I don't understand why that's an achievement. That seems kind of weird, but okay. That's the achievement. We're gonna do that. I'm like, why would her hair clips be in the same drawer as like her book? Okay, what else is there right over here?
Ah, Nevada. Home to all manner of folksy cryptids and cool dads.
Okay, that was it.
Tess,
Yeah?
come down to
The basement. What is it?
Remember, this?
Okay, now we're gonna say I love it. Because this is the only dialogue option we haven't said.
I love it! Where did this masterpiece come from?
Your Aunt August made it. When she was a kid. It's Lady, the dog we had when we were growing up.
And Aunt August isn't a rich and famous artist now?
Okay,
We've
well,
still got a
the
little while.
dialogue doesn't change that much.
The estate sale was... I'm glad it's over.
Yeah, me too.
Are you okay? Mom.
We took care of...
And now they're selling the house.
Wanna just...
Okay,
Yeah. Me neither. Aside from this...
Amazing that no one...
Just shock.
oh no, here comes the dialogue. I was like, oh, they're just skipping
So you're all
over the
packed
dialogue,
up,
but
right?
here it comes.
Good to go?
Yep. All done.
Okay. Well, just remember that everything's got to be packed by Wednesday.
No,
So we can
no,
get
she
it all
pretty much
out of
says
here
the
on
same
time.
thing.
I know.
Only thing that changes is that Tess says, "Yeah, I'm done." Well, I think she just says like, "I haven't done it yet" or something. Okay, now we leave.
Hey, were you born in a barn? Close the fridge.
Were you born in a barn?
Yes, Mother.
Okay, so I have heard that saying before when, you know, people try to tell you that you're like uncivilized or whatever. But I say, I don't say that, but well, I say I do have a saying for things like that when I want to like call people uncivilized, but I say, "Were you raised by wolves? Not were you raised in a barn?" I have heard that before though.
Who are these people? Mom's friends?
Okay, Dorothy and Nathaniel. Okay, so we don't know anything about those people. I thought maybe it was like it was her friend Lori, but I guess she didn't. She stopped talking to her. Okay, I think that's everything in this chapter. Okay, so now we have to go to hit the road. So we have to annoy Mom. Oh, I
Is it
didn't
okay
do
if I
this
turn on the
dialogue.
radio?
I don't know how much signal we'll get, but yeah, sure. Tess, will you stop doing that?
Doing what?
You know exactly what you were doing. You were being annoying, and pretending like you don't know what it is just more annoying.
I can't stop being annoying if you don't tell me what I was doing. Okay, I'll stop.
I can't stop being annoying if you don't tell me what I was doing.
Yes, you can. I've seen you not be annoying before.
When?
Not anytime recently, now that you mention it. Just cut it out, will you?
Okay, fine.
Okay, now we also have to do the radio.
What the hell is this? It makes me uncomfortable.
It's kind of creepy.
Numbers station.
Is that something from, like, the X-Files?
Yeah,
Maybe?
what is a number
Our
station?
radios can pick them up in the middle of nowhere. Some people think it's a secret coded government message.
Wait, what?
Whoa.
Is that true? That's kind of
Maybe if we
creepy.
decode it, we can find out where they're hiding the aliens.
You get right on that.
The truth is out there.
Okay, so we got that achievement. Okay, I think... Hi there, Rebecca and everybody. How's it going? Hey, Bahamut. Thank you so much for coming in. How are you? Hello, Rebecca MC and everyone. Hey, Angelin. Thank you so much for coming in. How are you? This Saturday. How's it going this Saturday? This Saturday is good. I went to the eye doctor earlier and just like ran some errands, went grocery shopping. Doing well, RebeccaEmcee. I'm doing well. Good to hear, Ancient One. How's your weekend going? We are just getting some achievements that I did not get in this game. Okay, so we got the achievements in this chapter, so now we have to go see it. But you know what? We're gonna quickly get the other dialogue.
What are you doing back there? Are you gonna do your homework?
No. Reading in the car makes me carsick.
Then what are you messing with back there?
I don't know.
So stop it. It's not safe. Tess, will you stop doing that?
Doing what?
You know exactly what you were doing.
Okay, I'll stop.
Okay, I'll stop.
Thank you. Let's just have a nice drive. Sheesh.
Okay, yeah, so I mean, you in this game you get different dialogue options, but they don't really matter. Like, it's not really that interesting enough for you to like go back and get every single one. Okay, so summer home. Oh, wait a minute. No, I already found that achievement. How many chapters are there? It's not a lot. It's a really short game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 chapters, but the motel chapter is like super short, and so is the way home. And houseboat is pretty short too. I would say like summer home is the longest chapter. Okay, so I have 2 achievements left. Mother's Little Helper. Do I have that one? No, I don't. But wait, what? I thought I got that one. The system should better record and show the path previously taken so one has better fluency to navigate. I agree. I think there are definitely some issues with this game. I mean, it's a cute little game. But I definitely think it could use improvement. Like, so for games like Detroit Become Human, that's really good at doing something like that. It has an entire like flow chart, and it will show you because Detroit Become Human is like, it's one of those games where your choices impact how the story unfolds. So they have a huge flow chart, and they will show you as you play the game, they will show you what choice you made and how it led to the outcome that you got. And then if you like play it again, it'll like keep the flow chart so that you know what choices you already made.
All right.
This is not
What?
hotels do.
Just like the sun.
Right. But there's a restaurant. I'm gonna head down. I'll be back with something to eat.
Well,
Okay,
What do you wanna
so
eat? Do your homework.
okay, so I think though, because this achievement is to look at the pills, but after finishing your homework. So I think I looked at the pills before I finished the homework. So this is specifically after you do your homework.
Hey, it's burger.
fine.
Overpriced.
Thanks.
Enjoy.
Tell her I said hi.
August, guess we're at a motel. We paid to visit mobile home. Anyway.
Okay, and I also have to eat the burger. Oh, but I think maybe she has to leave first. So I think you have to like, I think you have to leave and then like come back to the burger to keep eating it. Oh, I guess you can just keep, yeah, I don't know. Cause like I can't interact with it. Oh yeah, I can. Oh, I guess it just takes a little bit. Lo, I have vanquished the mighty burger. Ooh, I love burgers. I could use a burger. Okay, so finish homework, and then Mom is gonna leave.
She wants to talk to you.
Hello.
Hi, Aunt August.
Okay, I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
skip all this.
How?
Oh, we can choose the new dialogue option here. Well, I think it's pretty
I
exciting.
think it's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bigger deal for you and Mom. I just think, I don't know, it's just kind of, it's like seeing a whole new side of Grandma, now that she's gone.
Yeah. I was still pretty young when our dad died, so I think it's a lot harder on your mom than on me. I never really knew him.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. I've spent enough on therapy to almost be over it. Did you guys find anything out there?
Oh, we can also choose another dialogue option.
It,
Yeah.
I guess part of me hoped we could just... What?
With me.
No?
Of course.
What do you mean?
She...
Why didn't...
Oh, hold on.
Love you too, Aunt August.
Oh, we didn't get to tell her about Nightshade. Or the dog picture. Oh, what? Go to bed? You can go to bed? I didn't know that. Oh, you can find Mom and go to bed, or you can just go to bed. I don't understand how to get this achievement. Like, it's not unlocking. After finishing your homework, but before interacting with the motel door to find your mother, head towards the bathroom. Open the suitcase and interact with the pills. But it's not unlocking. Oh, these are Helen's pills. I thought they were opals, but they're Helen's. Okay, well, this is the only achievement I have left, so let me look up another guide. Okay, so the achievement is found opal pills, but the name on the pill bottle is to Helen. Oh, you have to tell Francine about them. Okay, this guy did not say that. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know if because the part that said I had to text Francine about it was just like an Google AI generated Hey, Francine, guess what? Okay, we're driving to Canada tomorrow. If I can text you once we're there, I'll let you know when we're back. Text me if you get this tonight. Oh, so I guess it's too late to text her? So you can just go to bed. You don't even have to go find
And Jocelyn is looking
Opal.
at him.
Okay, let's try that again.
And it's so...
Uh-huh.
And Todd needs her to...
What? I can't
Tess.
go to the menu
Are
from
you
here?
gonna listen?
Yeah.
If you want to just...
Okay, let's try it with Francine, I guess.
All right.
This is...
What?
Hotels do...
Just like the sun.
Right. But there's a restaurant. I'm gonna head down there. I'll be back with something.
Well,
What do you want to eat?
oh,
Burger. Do your homework.
Okay, so let's text Francine. I'll tell her it was very haunted. OMG, how many ghosts did you see? Nothing but ghosts, the place was packed full of them. Damn, I want to see a ghost. Speaking of spooky, how did your mom react to you telling her about Nevada? Okay, we went through this conversation. It's pretty cool. It's cool. It's old and vintage, and mom's getting me a burger from the bar. That's awesome. Well, have you looked around the motel? Is there anything weird in there? Probably. If I find anything weird, I'll text you about it. Okay, I thought that I did this and I had the phone when I saw the pills, but I guess not. Text Francine. Oh, I didn't do this. I just found some pills in my mom's suitcase. Don't text Francine about this. Just found some pills in my mom's suitcase. Ooh, what kind? Fluoxetine. I don't know what that is. Yeah, me either. Maybe stop snooping in your mom's stuff. Okay, that got me the achievement. So, oh, that was right. Okay, so the achievement guide I found, though, it didn't say that you had to text Francine about it. It just said open the suitcase and interact with the pills. So actually, the Google AI thing gave me more information than like a guide that somebody wrote. Okay, so I think that's all of the achievements. Yes, I got all the achievements. Nice. Okay, well, I don't think I have anything left to do in this game. So it'll be a short stream tonight. I will be back on Tuesday. So I'll be playing Escape Simulator. They had a DLC that came out, I think like a couple of months ago. But I haven't been able to play it yet because of FF7 Rebirth. But it is now the time to move on to other games. So this is a quick game, just 2 stream, like it's like a stream and a half for me to get through the game and do all the achievements. All right, so I will not be back until Tuesday, and I will also be posting a poll to see what game I should play next. I'll be posting that on my community page, so please look out for that and vote on the next game you'd like me to play. And I think that's going to do it for the stream. So quick stream tonight. Just want to finish this game up. I think that this game was interesting. I don't think it was as good as Gone Home or What Remains of Edith Finch. Those are similar games to this, where they're like walking simulators and you just kind of like walk around and discover the story. But I think those games actually are better. Good night, Scene. Good night. Thank you so much for joining and hanging out. But I do like these kind of like walking simulator games. I love these types of games because I love stories. Like I really love like having a good story. So my favorite games always have a really good story. I'm not big on games that like you just like you know, like Call of Duty or like Fortnite, where you just kind of like repeat the same thing over and over, and there isn't like a story to it. So I play a lot of like single player story games because that's just what I like in a game. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Have a good night, and I will hopefully see you on Tuesday. Bye.